Okay, we're gonna do, here we are at the entrance of the Magic Hat, of course, Mickey's hat. Last week, because of time to get everything in, and because of my talks, I didn't have much time to do the walkthrough, but we're gonna take care of that now. Prošle nedelje toliko je bilo excitement, toliko uzbuna, da nisam stigla hod da uradim kroz sve 4 kule. Ja, 4 kule, tačno. Tako, to ćemo sada da uradimo. To je bitno, to je obavezno. A little bit of trivia on my YouTube page. There's a video of my mom and me. I hope I can say this right. When she was living in Montenegro with my brother the last 2 years of her life. And I made a video, a Skype video, from Montenegro to obviously here. That was a precious memory a month before she had left us. I didn't know that I could record on Skype. Had I known, I could have recorded all the walkthroughs and then posted that. That's on my YouTube page, and there's also some pages of the walkthrough of her last Christmas in South Coast Plaza with the Christmas decorations. And I would be delighted for anyone to watch that video to honor my mom. Let's give her some love. Okay. Her legacy, and one thing that me and my mom used to joke about.
What are the other options? That is how you have a conversation.
We used to say that here, and you can see the monorail here, and then the Fantasy Tower, we used to say that they have the gate because otherwise to keep people out so that they wouldn't try to sneak in and spend the night. When it comes to the Disneyland Hotel, people will sleep on the floor. Never mind the room, just sleep on the floor, just that you're in the Fantasy Tower. Ljudi će da spavaju na patos, samo da su u Disneyland Hotel. Ja I moja mama smo uvijek imali tu šalu i poslednji snimak od nju mjesec dana pre nego što je nas napustila. I onda isto imam nekoliko snimke iz South Coast Plaza kad je bilo hod. Mi smo govorili da zašto imaju ovu kapiju ovde, jer ljudi hoće da sneak in, oni bi spavali na patos kada bi se, zaboravi sobu, samo da spavaju na patos, da su ovde u Disneyland Hotel, originalni tower, okay? Too much excitement, too much going on, too much to say, so last time I didn't do the walkthrough, that's unacceptable. We gotta take care of that now. The Discovery Tower, how it blends in with, this is my favorite tower, the Adventure Tower, because that's where I stayed. And then the Fantasy Tower is behind me. So again, it kind of gives it a more complete picture, more like a square. I've been so blessed I can't stand it. I've been blessed to be able to see a world of Disney that few people have seen. That when my mom sent me to the Paradise Pier on January the 12th, that was the first Disneyland hotel that I stayed. And that was absolutely wonderful, absolutely tops. But the original hotel, I stayed at the Adventure Tower on March the 2nd, 2 weeks before the shutdown. Strike at the iron while it's hot. If I hadn't grabbed it then, I probably never would have had the opportunity. So I've been blessed, and my mom has been very, very generous when it comes to Disney. If I can imitate her. Sounds better in Serbian. I'll say it in Serbian and then I'll translate. Ja trebam da te pošaljem u Disneyland što češće. Kad si bila tu, onda ne deluješ kao da hoćeš da se biješ sa svetom. Više si pozitivna i mirnija. Ja ću da ubedim tvoj Stanišu i Jurija da ja nisam poludela po starost, da tebe šaljem u Disneyland. Okay, she said, I'm going to send you to Disneyland more often because you're not angry and bitter and ready to fight with the world after you spent the day in Disneyland. You're more positive. I'm going to convince your two brothers, Stan and Yuri, that I'm not crazy, that I didn't go crazy in old age sending you to Disneyland. And I say to her, no, actually, this is the most positive. What's happening in the world is insane.
It's going to be
When people say that I'm learning my spiritual lessons from Disney, from Mickey Mouse, it's like, besides the relationship with God, that's obvious, but I was able to draw a spiritual lesson from The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Mickey and the brooms. And people say, why are you turning to Mickey? I says, that's more intelligent and that's more positive than what's happening in Washington and in the White House. With Mickey, you can learn something. To je više pozitivno. Da ti učiš od Mikija umjesto odnos sa Bogom, to je tačno, i posle toga od Mikija. To je pametnije nego što si zbivao u Belu kuću i u Washington, oni bi mogli nešto da nauče od njega. Ok, idemo sada u Hulu. I have to take a break and a sip of water. My mouth is dry. It's too much information. And I'm going to go to the parking lot to record from the parking lot, and then I'll be back in a few moments. We got to get this map in. We'll take a break and we'll be back in a few moments.